Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Björktorps Gård. I have no idea which episode it is, but it's a lot, I'm thinking. So we're here and we are baling hay. We produce some hay and, well, we cut it, or mowed it, we tethered it and windrowed it, and now we are baling it. So I'm thinking about actually getting rid of one of the stables for the horses, the one that is at this farm, building some sort of shed where I can put all the bales in. But I'm not 100% sure on that one yet, so we'll see. I'm baling this now, so I need to go and sell all the horses and stuff, and I'll lose some of the food I have in that stable and that sort of stuff, so I'm a little unsure, basically, if I want to do it or what. But I don't know. I added a new mod actually to this map. Oh, this is bad. Not a good effort from my side. I did add a new mod to this map, which is called Indoor Cab or something, Indoor something, and basically it's a mod that means that I'm going to show you. So if I switch a tab to another vehicle, I always end up inside the vehicle, which is good. Oh, good. If you want to play the game this way, then it's pretty good and cool. What else is going on? This week I'm off to something called Planeringsdagar with work, where I don't know what that would be called in another language. Fortunately, you know, where you go off and plan stuff with work. Plan a conference is probably the word I'm looking for. Like a work conference. So we're off to a hotel in a town called Västerås, which is pretty close by, and the hotel is called Steam Hotel, which is, it looks kind of cool. We're there for 2 days, so we have one sleep over basically. And the thing is, we are. The thing about this hotel, the Steam Hotel, is actually like a steam power plant, which they converted into a hotel, and kept a lot of the industrial feel to it. So it's pretty awesome when you look at videos. Anyway, I don't know how it will be in real life. Apparently, it's quite expensive. So my colleagues and we're supposed to share a room. I don't know if I have to share a room with someone. I said I could share a room with someone, but then my bosses basically said, well, you pair up with someone. And I didn't know who to ask, so I didn't ask anyone. Well, I'm guessing I have a room somewhere, but I don't know if they paired me up with someone or not. We'll see. Either I'll be paired up with someone or I'll have a room to myself. I don't know. It's weird, that thing with getting chosen, not chosen. It seems like most of my colleagues found each other pretty fast, and by day 2 I didn't have anyone to ask. So I don't think they hate me. I don't. I know they don't hate me. It's just this funny rejection is a funny thing with people, or at least with me. But I'm thinking most people don't like the feeling of getting rejected. I'm not rejected. I'm not saying I was rejected. I'm just saying I wasn't chosen, and sort of the anti-chosen is not chosen or being rejected. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling away here about being rejected. Something. I'm pretty sure I'm not hated at work. I'm pretty sure they like me. They keep saying that, and I think I have the respect of most people at work. So, but I'm not stupid. I mean, I know it can be a pain and stuff. I really have a really high commitment to my work, and I don't expect other people to have that. And I want to make that really clear. I don't expect people to feel the way I feel about our jobs. So it's fair, totally fair if you don't feel like that, and if you don't do the work my way, or I don't mind that. I think the differences between people is one of those great things that makes at least my line of work possible. You can't always be right, and you need other people's input to make good decisions. So that's kind of my sense of it. Okay, so go here, and we'll stop that. We'll empty it. We'll fold it up, and we can go park it somewhere. Here we have our line of what's the word I'm looking for? Line of silage. Silage is the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I was like, what's it called now again? So we're gonna put this in the shed somewhere, and then we're gonna we'll put it in here this time. And then we'll go and sell some milk, because we have, I think we're like 61,000 liters of milk in our farm tank, and we have like 28,000 liters in the actual truck. So we have to go a few turns to get that fixed. Put that there, and we need to go and put this over by our windrower, which we hooked up to this before. Should clean that truck also, the spreader. So clean it and repair it. So this is the one I'm sort of was looking for. So there you go. So our dairy cows are really producing milk, which is good. If we take a look at the price here, after the saves, milk is currently sells at a price of here $14.59, which is really good, I think. This is filled. We have another 66,000 now, so that's good. But we have 127 cows or so. So we are producing quite a lot of milk actually, so that's a good thing. We have paid a bunch of money. We bought the seed here, that took a little bit of money. I also experimented with some tools which I then sold off, so I lost a little money there. We did buy another grass field, which we're gonna mow when we get to that. I did a live stream the other day, actually I think it was Friday evening, with me picking up the or just unloading what's it called, the seed bags, the bags of seed. So anyway, so we invested a bit of money, like 110, maybe 110,000 or so. Different things, lost a little bit of stuff I bought and sold. What else did we bought a pallet fork, but that didn't cost much money. So, but anyway, we did a few things where we made and lost money, and we bought a field. I think that was like 148,000 maybe, or somewhat in that neighborhood. See, let's go here, sell this. Over here we have another field we need to mow, so I'm thinking we'll mow it and make silage, and we'll go sell the silage basically to make money. So let's see how much money we make from one load of milk here. A bit of money, I think. I could buy a lot more fields, but I'm thinking we're gonna build some sort of fortune in the bank there. So we're gonna make money and base. I don't know what to do with money, but we'll make money, and if we get another map somewhere, we'll invest it there. Let's see how much money we made. We made a total whopping 40,860. That's actually good. and we have quite a lot of milk left to fetch, so 2 full loads and then some. So we sell 2 more loads. That's 3 times 40 is 120,000 euros. That's good, right? Gets good money. Um, 140. We might actually be up to sort of where we were before we bought the field and did the bad investment. So I think we could. Yeah. We'll see. So anyway, back to the hotel. So it will be interesting. Apparently, I have a really nice spa. I have never ever been to a spa ever in my life, so I have no idea what it is. Actually, that's one of the things I was thinking about. Like, how does it work with a spa? I mean, do you go there? Do you have like swim trunks on yourself, or do you go there just wearing a towel? Or how would you? Since I have never been to a spa, I have no idea. I don't know anything about how a spa works. I was like, do you go there? Do you undress? How do you do things? So that's sort of interesting. I don't know how a spa works, and I'm going to a spa. This actually, I think you can back up. Yeah, I think you can back up with these rear view mirrors. Like so. Refill. Yes, milk 66,000 liters. And we have 127,000 cows now. 127 cows. So my redecorating. I was basically thinking about selling off these horses and removing this part, and then putting 2 big sheds here where I could put bales in them. That was my idea and plan. I don't know if it will work or if I should do it at all. I don't know. But it was the idea I had anyway. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I haven't really decided on if that's the route I want to go or if I want to do something else. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I want to stack them, and actually the stacker we had before, which puts them up in the air, is better than the one we have now. Well, actually the one we have now is better for silage making, but it's sort of crappy when it comes to storing them, because storing them high, like in a tower, is probably more efficient. It takes less ground space, of course, than storing it the way our current stacker stores it. So and think about it. I mean, I could buy the other stacker too, because that's not a ton of money, and I have a ton of money. But we'll see about that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna mow and tether and windrow all the other fields and stuff before we get to that point, and bale it, of course. So I wanted to produce some. Well, I need to produce some silage bales too, but I really wanted to produce some hay bales, because we need that too. Silage bales is probably also pretty critical. I'm gonna do that. Produce the silage bales, put them at the field, and I'm gonna transport them somehow back to our farm. Or maybe I should make the silage bales at our farm. That's also one way of doing it. I'm basically bringing the grass bales over to the farm, and at the main farm I'll store them. I can store them on the grass field, so that's not a problem. It'll take a little bit of space, but not a huge amount of space, so it's not a great loss of space or ground space. So that's one thing I'm thinking of, but I don't really know. Let's see, still 40,860, so good price. I'm thinking since we have a pretty decent price, we'll sell off all the milk we have. So even though the last load won't be as big, a large amount of milk as the other loads, it will still yield pretty good, considering the amount of the money we get for the milk at this point in time. So That's a good thing. I'll do that, and I will just empty everything, so we won't have any milk, and the cows need to refill it. So, but what else? I don't know what to say. I still have no idea. I don't know about the quality of the video. Is it okay? Do you think it's too bad? Bad quality? Is it quality too bad? Please let me know. I have no idea myself, so would really like to know. What do you think about it? But I don't know. Still waiting for. I saw David wrote a comment last week about Hofbergman being released when it is released, but it's getting closer to it, so that's pretty cool. Actually, I'm looking forward to that map because it's one of the favorite maps I played, and I also need a little bit of different sort of map than this. It's a nice. This is a lovely map too, but I have been playing on it quite a lot. So 39, so it will be 11,000 liters left after this is full, and we'll go and sell that too, because that's 14. Let's see, 11,000. That's 14,000, 15, maybe 16,000 euros. So that's a good amount of money. So the cows are producing, and they're producing quite a lot of milk, and that feels pretty good. What I need to do before starting a seeding, new sort of seeding session. I don't know, session this one. I've had a seed here, which is good. I think that will be quite more than sufficient for our fields. Well, also depending on what we plant, but I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet. But what we do need to buy is fertilizer. We could grab fertilizer out of our bulk storage thingy over at the other horse farm, but we could, and that's one way of doing it, but it's a little bit tricky to get the seeder there in the correct spot. So maybe I'll just buy seed bags as fertilizer bags just the same as with the seed bags. But I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I haven't decided yet on what to do or how to do it. And the way I usually do it, I sort of decide on the spur of a moment. So you can't. We'll see where we end up just with everything I do, pretty much. Usually have a plan. My plan is usually pretty sound, but then everything goes south in the making of things or the execution of the plan, which usually ends up me just getting a completely different plan really fast. So my planning, I think I have a good planning ability, but my execution ability when it comes to the plans is slightly less than desirable. Let's see, 2 million soon, I think. Again, I think we should be over 2. Yeah, we should go over 2 million with this. I really like this truck. It's a cool truck, right? See, over 2 million, and we'll get some more. So we won't get because we're at 2.1 million, so we won't get that far up. At least not now. In the future, of course, but not now. And then we'll. Let's see what we'll do. I'll probably get. I mean, next time I sell horses, we'll have a ton of money, but that's a bit off today. The horses are currently worth 7,000, so that's cycle 2 or day 2 in the game. It's not a huge amount of huge amount of increase in their value, but somewhat, and slowly getting there, of course. So just one load more, and then we'll take this back, and maybe we'll go wash the fertilizer spreader and fix it or repair it, service it, maybe is the more correct term. And that will probably be sort of what we have time for in this episode. but that's a little bit in the future. I actually saw one cool thing. Dagwin is actually playing Fliegl for Farming Simulator 19, which is kind of awesome. He did a review the other week of it, which was cool, and now I think he decided on doing a Let's Play on it. I haven't watched any of the episodes. I don't usually have a lot of time watching other people's YouTube channels. Sometimes I do it when I'm playing, but quite a lot of times I don't do it when I'm playing, so. See if we can back this up here. Milk, 11,000 liters. We go pretty fast and we'll go sell this. Don't know how much they produce every hour. Maybe you could see that somehow. Or not. Or maybe, I don't know. Or maybe, or not. Or something, or not. So the reason the mower is out is because I mowed field number 5 here, to the left, where we started this episode baling the hay, so that's why the mower is out, and we're going to use it on the other 4 fields. Oh, that was okay. Went way too fast into that corner. Everyone goes like, why you drive? Which side do you want to drive on? You have like center lane traffic in Sweden, and of course we don't. We have right lane, right hand traffic. Right hand traffic, is that the correct term? I don't know. But we don't have left hand. We don't drive on the left hand. We drive on the right hand. But with a map like this where there's no traffic, that's not a really issue. You can drive on either side if you wanted to. You can pretend it's the Netherlands, they drive on the right side. England, UK, Ireland, New Zealand, I guess. I think Australia actually also drives on the right side of the road. So those will go pretty fast, I'm guessing, because it's not a huge amount, and we'll see where we end up. We won't be close to, well, we're pretty close to the 2.1 million we had before, but we won't be over, well, I guess where we end up, 70, so we got 16 grand. That was pretty, I guessed 15 to 16, so I wasn't too far off. I shouldn't have been too far off. I could just have calculated the whole thing with calculator and got a pretty much this exact sum of money, but I just winged it. In Swedish called namevärde, I think. No. It's been a while since I studied math. I actually went to university and studied math. I had this idea that I was going to be a psychology and a math teacher. I thought that was a cool combination. No, that's not true. The truth is that I applied to the university and I got into math, and then I figured, oh, math is pretty okay. I did apply to math, of course, but I started math. I remember living in a town called Aerostar, and I had to drive 2 or 3 times per semester down to Malmö, which is really far down south in Sweden, and I was kind of cool, but I always remember it was like Friday and a Saturday, I think. But those weekends were a pain. Anyway, so I studied it, and I think I did pass a few exams, so I got a few university credits in math, but it was just way too hard for me after a while. I just couldn't do it. I was just not good enough to do it, and so I stopped it. And I studied English, and I studied English almost till finished it. I have a few credits missing, and I'm never gonna get them, so I won't get a degree in that. But I did study English for 2 years, maybe. I think it might have been 2 years. So actually, I have a few English university credits to my name. But anyway, sorry, I got out of context here. We'll see what we'll do on the next episode. Maybe we'll do that thing with the horses in the shed, or we'll do something else, or we'll do the mowing and baling and that sort of stuff. Or we'll see. I haven't decided. Anyway, thank you for watching Björktorps Gård for Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. And I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.